Don't waste my time.
I can kill you.
No, only Andre is allowed to insult me. I will be back for you. Last time, I challenged the Blue Smelter Demon and the Old Iron King. From now on, we shall face the most difficult challenge given to us exclusively by Dark Souls 2. Those sadistically crafted runs to reach the DLC optional
did you see that?
bosses. The mission now is to find Sir Alone. It has been a while. I tried my
Go.
luck with a roll.
Ah,
It looked pathetic. The second time around was another failure. Then I find
Oh,
another
here, that's
platform
the one.
and convince myself I am on the right path.
Ooh,
But confusion strikes me
where-
once more.
Here?
I open a door to see something I would only tackle with a melee weapon.
Oh yeah. Oh,
So I
no,
turn
no,
around
no,
and leave.
Nope. Wrong way, no.
I enter an opening through the elevator to find two unpleasant enemies.
Oh,
Line of sight
yellow.
matters not to them.
That's bit nasty.
Their bows and arms can take to the skies.
Shoot.
The damage frames here last for more than
What?
intended.
You hit me?
It is Dark Souls 2 after all. I dodge a blindside attack
Well,
from the other mob,
That's when you know you gotta
and since
run.
my damage leaves much to be desired, I decide to just run past the enemies, to reach a door to a now pointless shortcut.
Help.
I do
Bob.
attempt to kill them though,
Bob.
and burn myself,
Shit. What's here? Are you a trap?
and find a ring that I feel is trying to tell me something.
Oh.
After wandering around for a while, I decide to go higher, and find
here?
another elevator.
Mm.
Finally,
Oh, okay.
it's the door that leads to the
Use tower
boss.
key. Cool.
Nah, not quite.
Mm.
First, I gotta deal with the Predator
Oh,
cosplayers.
no.
The healing idol sure makes this fight unnecessarily
Come on, let's go back to
infuriating.
healing. Yeah.
At this point, I am starting to realize the cruel reality of bow only. The trade-off of having lower
Yeah,
damage
kill
but
that.
range
You.
can be a nightmare on the
Let me do
DLCs,
it. Come on.
making some enemies a complete chore to kill. It takes so long to kill most things. This is madness. How long is this going to take? Can you imagine watching this in real time? Or be the one playing?
They are all
Here,
archers.
we have the invasion of the clones. And they have bows
What
to
the
boot.
heck? You know what?
So
This
I
is
just
just
escaped
insane.
to the bonfire.
Let me go. 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 No.
And next to it I can
To that
teleport
one
into
we
the
go.
memory and face the boss. Nah, once more, the ridiculous set pieces continue. One cannot reside within the memory for long. Excuse me? This terribly designed area that takes more
Jesus.
effort to defeat than the boss itself,
Oh.
unless you run past everything. And it supposedly has a time limit,
Damn it.
so I try to get to the boss the way it was intended.
Fuck. No, 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 no. Go, go, go. Just run
But the
it.
uncertainty of the time limit imposed set me free from all that. So I just ran past
Turn
the
off, turn
enemies
on.
the rest of the way. Bow only, Sir Alone starts now.
Oh, here we go.
First, we have his very cool but silly
on.
looking attack.
Ooh.
The floor so shiny that I can skate on it.
195.
I dodge it well, until I don't.
Oh.
Its speed can vary, and here, the hitbox
Agreed.
works wonderfully.
Okay.
His grab wasn't
Oh,
much of an
that's a
issue.
grab, right?
Barely
What
rolled
are you
away
doing?
from
Oh.
his sonic boom. And here is a high-speed skate attack.
Yeah.
But then, this terrible combo comes out.
Shoot.
2 skate attacks, followed by a
One.
quick stab,
Fuck. Oh,
which ends my life. And all that is passing
It's
through my
been a
mind
while,
at
so
this
I wanna-
moment
Next time.
is the trip back to the boss room.
No, nasty.
After the salamanders tried to cauterize the wounds the many samurai have inflicted, I desperately dodge and make it back. Inside,
Let's
still
go.
trying to get used to the skate attack. Well,
Shoot, shoot.
I am still far
Again.
from doing so, it
I gotta
appears.
get used to that.
He keeps doing it,
Ah,
but what he doesn't know is,
I need to know the window.
the more he
to
uses
my
the attack,
healing.
the
Yep.
stronger I become. Or so I tell myself to cope.
Whoop. Back. I am left. Oh, he went to.
To avoid using my last Estus charge, I go for a fat egg, and it hurts me even more. Thus, I am forced to use my last charge. I start to sweat.
It's
Halfway in,
endurance
I
battle.
trigger phase 2.
That's a new move.
He jumps now. A very showy move that is simple to take advantage of.
Jumping attack. is
I
weak.
wish he would do it all the
Yeah,
time.
keep
I
jumping,
keep
bro.
at it, feeling sure of my victory.
Come on.
I take a slash that I call BS on.
Gotta heal.
I fail to dodge a really fast skate attack.
Oh no. Again.
Dodge the second.
Eat it.
Try to heal by inhaling air coming out of
Damn
an
it.
empty flask.
Wrong item.
Dodge a grab. And eat an egg. And
Shit.
here,
Delay.
the lesson learned
From the
was,
Damn it.
do not eat the egg after someone tried to grab you. Once more I reach the fog gate and double a bit before entering. But the guardian
Oh,
of the
you
fog
should not
won't
reach.
let
No,
me
no,
just
don't,
stand
don't,
there
don't.
and shoots
No,
me
no,
with
no,
arrows.
no, no, no,
I
no,
panic
no, no,
and
no,
spam
no,
the
no,
enter
no,
fog
no,
gate
no,
button
no, 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 no.
and miraculously make it in. Not so quickly, I search in my inventory for a divine blessing and get what I deserve. So,
Are you
to the future.
Oh my.
Now, with all my experience and frustration all gathered in the moment, I have an epic duel with Sir Alone. Dodge,
Oh, really? You're.
hit,
Oh no.
dodge,
You can. Again.
hit,
Oh,
dodge,
Behind your health.
ouch, gulp,
Last test.
dodge, hit.
Again.
The
Probably
boss
not.
is low and my hands are very sweaty. No Estes, no way to heal.
Bop.
He stabs me in the gut,
Oh.
but I
see that
don't
coming.
back
Alright,
down.
Focus more.
My focus is unlike ever before.
Come on, big boy.
He jumps,
Yes, best move.
I strike.
2 more shots, probably.
I get hit by yet another weird hitbox. And before he
And
skates on me,
Goodbye, good sir.
I finish
Alone.
him and take his soul into me.
Sort of.
Our prize is a smelter wedge
Smelter wedge.
I won't be using, and the satisfaction of a hard-earned victory. 1 DLC down, 2 to go. But first, a few preparations must be made.
Oh, come on.
At Shaded Woods, I kill an inferior
So
archer
good.
man.
I run out.
Eventually, I kill an archer man. Free a lion man from a lifetime imprisonment in stone. And end his life for a key. Would things have been different if only we could have
Thank you.
spoken to each other?
Next.
I jump and miss. Twice. It seems the long way it
This
is.
one, right?
I fall down a hole to find a darkness-obsessed elderly. I take care of some googly-eyed geckos
Nope.
and use the key to rescue a bird
Use
person.
Funky. Hello.
That ass? Now freed, I head off to its nest. I have some fun times killing mobs that were a nuisance in the past. What a blast. And
Sneaky
suddenly,
game.
Guthrie joins the fray.
Even got
It
that guy
seems she
again.
hasn't learned her lesson. And this time the rat and Mammoth won't help her. Thus, she is defeated.
And good night.
Now I buy 600 fire arrows and head off to our next task. Getting the Chloranthy ring, of course. I am finally strong enough to reach it. I swear, I didn't forget. I defeat some terrifying hollows, feed a wall, shoot a wall, and get our prize. Next, I stock up on some lightning
And
arrows.
magic.
And finally, the last item I need is the key to enter the Sunken King DLC.
Should be
So to the big hole I go.
Yep.
Where was it again?
Oh, right now. You're supposed
How
how far down do I have to?
help. So lower.
Ugh. Oh no. I'm dead. Fuck.
It's not
Alright.
down here.
Yahtzee. I rolled. Why did I roll?
Still nothing. This hallway has nothing I would want.
I don't know.
So I roll to my death. Luckily, under me, I locate a passageway.
Oh. Maybe the staircase.
Climb
here.
the stairs and
Yes.
eureka! I opened a huge stone door to find a
Yep.
dragon talon and some mage items. At the gulch, I find a chest, and inside a spice seems to be mocking me.
I got the.
I head inside to the DLC, and I dread all the encounters I'll be facing. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, take care.